As most of you guys probably know, I've been a pastor now for quite a few years. And sometimes one of the things that I hear people struggle with about pastors is that they always act like everything's okay or always have to put a bow on everything to make it seem like it's all right. And I will break that myth for you. It's not always all right just because you're a pastor. Or maybe it's supposed to be, but I ran out of my special pastor fairy dust and it's not working anymore. And I can tell you, in my life right now, there is some hardship. There is some family health struggles. There is struggles inside of me with just working with these high school students and community groups and everything else and seeing so much hurt in people's lives. And so it's personal, it's work, it's all these different things. And it's a lot right now. And what I've come to realize and what I want to share with you is this. In the midst of these hard seasons, often we want to try to figure out the solution or the fix or how to make it all better. And what I feel like God has been sharing with me or putting on my heart in this season is this. Sometimes it's supposed to be hard. It's not what we want to hear. It's not fun to hear. It's not what I want God to show me. But the truth is, we're on the wrong side of heaven, and sometimes life is just hard. That's how it goes. That's how it's going to be. There is no quick fix. The special pastor fairy dust doesn't work or doesn't exist or ran out. But life is just hard sometimes. But the thing that I've realized is the trick to that is instead of just being down about it, it's understanding that it's about the process of walking through the hardship sometimes. It's not about getting God to pick you up out of it or go around it or to make it go away. It's walking through the difficulties that sometimes is what God is asking us to do. To just put our boots on and walk straight into the mess and to trust Him and to see what happens and to rely on Him in the process. 2 Corinthians 12:9 says this, "But He said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weakness, so that Christ's power may rest on me." And for so many of you, as this season has been hard, I know we've scrambled to fix it and scrambled to change it, but there's some things we just don't get to fix. There's some things that are just hard, and that's how it is. And sometimes what we have to do is walk straight through the center of it and just see what God has in the midst of it, to rely on Him, to understand that in my weakness is where His power shines the most. And sometimes it's a reminder to me in the midst of these hardships that I just have to rely on God and understand it's His power that's going to get me through it anyway. So me trying to fix it really isn't the solution. It's understanding I'm weak and relying on God's power. I hope that's helpful for some of you today.